Yo, what is up YouTube? It's August here, back with another Motivational Monday because it's Monday. And what happens? We go for some motivation to motivate you guys because it's Monday, and like who else likes Monday? No one. It's just like the start of the week where all the things happen once you've just been having a long ass rest on a long ass weekends. Well, it's not even long, it's like 2 days, which is like 48 hours. So let's get right into this. Today we're gonna be going over complication, because complication is the one thing everyone goes through, either for a long duration or a short duration. But it's a really big problem sometimes, so I'm gonna just go over it and hopefully you guys enjoy. I think we like to complicate things when it is really quite simple. Find what it is that makes you happy and who it is that makes you happy, and you're set, I promise. Like, the things people overcomplicate are happiness and stress. Well, I guess the stress is before the happiness, where you could go straight to that happiness. But because of that complication, it's like a wall holding you back. It's like a really big wall holding you back, and you're trying to either overcome it by sliding through, going around, or climbing over. Whereas so imagine that wall is complication and you're trying to get around or get over. So you don't need to. That's what happens when you overthink things. It creates this wall or barrier holding you back from what it is you really are trying to achieve. But this wall or barrier can be overcome really easily if you let the right people into your life. So I would recommend like moving that barrier for the people that you really trust and enjoy life with, that makes you happy, to just let them through. Like, push that wall to the side, barrier or whatever, push it to the side and then push it back to the middle, to block all them haters, to block all the people hating on you, because that's not what's life that's really not what life's about. Like, life's about happiness, because you're gonna die someday, of course, unless the evil genius or whatever scientist finds a cure to immortality and people live forever, then that's like another story. But yeah, overall, no one's going to live forever, so you might as well spend your life enjoying it instead of going through all the stress and pain. Because seriously, who wants that? Like, come on, think about it. Just think about it for a moment. But when we honestly ask ourselves which person in our lives mean the most to us, we often find that it is those who, instead of giving us advice, solutions or cures, have chosen rather to share our pain and touch our wounds with a warm, tender hand. The friends who can be silent with our moment of despair or confusion, who can stay with us in an hour of grief, who can tolerate not knowing, not curing, not healing, and face with the reality of our powerlessness. That is a friend who cares, and that is a friend you need to hold your hand through the complication, because no one can face complication by themselves. Well, you can, but it just makes things harder. Whereas if you have a friend to take you through it, guide you through, it's like a light from beyond helping you through this hard time of yours. So I'd say that if you're ever in a complication of any sort, then remember to have a best friend or someone you really trust to just guide you through it. Because I've been through it. Like, you don't want to go through things like that by yourself. It just makes you stress out, makes you overthink, and makes you like ill. And that's not what you want to be. You want to be happy in life instead of wasting your time on things that don't even really matter if you really think about it. Because like, it might be, I don't know, like something so simple where you're like, just this one thing can ruin your whole mood if you complicate it. But whereas if you don't complicate it by just ignoring the barrier or wall in your way, this makes your life way easier, as you don't have to climb over, slide through, or find your way past. Because if you don't have that barrier, you can just walk straight through with no problems, leaving you with a clear mind and happiness. So the moral is, just don't complicate things. It'll make life so much easier and make you so much less stress. So hopefully you guys took something from this. Share with your friends, subscribe if you're new, like the video, and stay motivated. Peace out.